Hello everyone. In today's live, I'm gonna teach some expressions of phrasal verbs in British English. And so first I'm gonna go over these expressions. By the way, this is not a lesson for beginners. It's basically intermediate, upper intermediate. We'll even say advanced English learners. So let's get down to business. So the first expression is calm down with a illness. So it means to become sick with something. For example, I'm thinking coming down with a cold. She came down with the flu after the trip. Half the office came down with food poisoning. Okay, next expression is take after someone. So we use this when you talk about family and you mean you are similar to another person in your family older than you. For example, he takes after his father. She takes after her grandmother. Very kind and patient. My brother takes after my mom. They look exactly alike. Okay, having you better. Also possible. You had better. Or even you'd better. Okay, so this is for strong advice. Many time has an implication that if you don't do it, something bad might happen. For example, had you better take an umbrella? Had you better finish your homework first? Had you better call your parents? Or, for example, I'd better go. Next one. There's no point. So that means something is useless or will not help. For example, there's no point arguing with him. There's no point leaving early. The train is late. There's no point worrying about it now. Next one. Might as well or may as well. You can say the one. That means you do something because there's no better option. Examples. We might as well go home now. You may as well try the soup. We're late. We're already late, so we might as well relax. Day off. So this is a day when you do not work. I'm taking a day off tomorrow. She spent her day off at the beach. I need a day off to this busy week. Okay. Next one. Hope with. Hope with means deal successfully with something difficult. Typically, we use it in the negative. For example, I can't cope with so much stress. She copes with pressure very well. How do you cope with working nights? Posh. So this means expensive, luxurious, or for wealthy people, or upper class. They live in a posh area of London. That's a very posh restaurant. He drives a posh car. Show off. So try to impress people by showing your abilities or possessions. You can also use it as a noun. So you can also say a show off. He loves to show off his new phone. Stop showing off in front of your friends. She was showing off her new dress. Next one. Better off. This means in a better financial or general situation. I'm better off now than last year. They are much better off after changing jobs. We would be better off moving to another city. Come round, so visit someone at their home. Samples. What do you come round this evening? My friends came round for dinner. Feel free to come round anytime. Do the place up. So you can use this for a kitchen, or a house, or a bedroom, etc. It means to renovate or decorate. We're doing the house up this year. They did up the kitchen last month. The flat looks great since they did it up. By the way, so this is an expression we use to add a new topic or to change the topic of the conversation. For example, by the way, did you see Mary yesterday? By the way, you brought a coal. By the way, we need milk. There is another expression, just you could also say incidentally. Okay, it means exactly the same. Incidentally. Mhm. Okay, turn up has two meanings. I'm gonna also add here. So it would be increase the volume, or it could, okay, actually it's three meanings. So increase the volume, appear, or arrive. It could be unexpectedly or expectedly, doesn't have to. Um, so Mikey's finally turned up. He turned up late to the meeting. She turned up at my house without calling. Let me add another one. Could you turn up the radio? That will be the first meaning. Ask around, or you could also say ask around, the same. So ask many people to get information. I'll ask around and see who can help. She asked around for good dentists. We asked around, but nobody knew the answer. Next one. Make a fuss of someone, or make a fuss over someone, even fuss over. No, this is okay. So, give too much attention and affection. Grandparents love to make a fuss of children. Ira made a fuss of the new puppy. She enjoys being made a fuss of. Made a fuss over. Let's change a little bit. Fed up. We use the preposition with. This means tired, annoyed, too much of something, yeah? You're bored with something. For example, I'm fed up with this weather. He's fed up with his job. She was fed up waiting. Turn up for the books. So this means a surprise. So his success was a real turn up for the books. That result was a turn up for the books. Winning the lottery was a turn up for the books. Hang on. Hold on. This means wait. For example, hang on, I'll check. Hold on, I'm coming. Hang on a second. Okay, turn down. It could be to reduce the volume or reject an offer. Please turn down the music. She turned down the job. I had to turn down the invitation. Okay, come over means visit someone's home. Why don't you come over tonight? So come to my place. They came over for lunch. My neighbors often come over. Handy, useful or convenient. A knife can be handy in the kitchen. Having a car is handy. This app is really handy. Okay, going off. A lot of different meanings. Here we're going to talk about one particular meaning. So leaving for a trip. We're going off to Italy next week. She's going off on holiday tomorrow. They're going off for a few days. Okay, get my own back on someone. So to take revenge. I'll get my own back someday. He got his own back with a prank. She's waiting to get her own back. Okay, if you go something or someone, it means you don't like it anymore. You stop liking it. For example, I've gone off coffee. I went off spicy food. No. He went off that TV show. Make a fuss. Okay, be careful. We have two similar expressions. Make a fuss of and make a fuss. They are not the same. So make a fuss means to complain, to show too much concern. Samples. Stop making a fuss. She made a fuss about the bill. Don't make a fuss over nothing. Okay, come across us or come over us. It means you give the impression or you appear to be in a certain way. He comes across as friendly. She came over as rude. The teacher comes across as strict. Okay, own up. To confess. So you own up to something. So he finally owned up to the mistake. Just own up and apologize. She owned up to breaking the vase. Okay, another meaning go off. This expression has so many different meanings. So when you talk about letters or parcels, it means to be sent. Emails went off this morning. The invitation went off yesterday. The package went off by courier. Turn up. So arrive. What time shall I turn up? She turned up at 7. He never turned up to the meeting. And I think I covered the most important ones, so let's hopefully look at the next one. So listen to the conversation. We're gonna go over this. So in this conversation, we're gonna listen to the expression we just covered just seconds ago. Okay, while this is loading, it's gonna take a while, it seems. Okay, so this is conversation. I'm just gonna show you briefly here. While this is loading.
Hello, can I speak to Anne, please? This is Anne speaking. Who's calling?
Hi, Anne. It's Jane.
Jane, I haven't heard from you in ages. How have you been?
Honestly, not very well. I came down with the flu a month ago and I still got it. I really take after my mom. She's always ill too.
That sounds awful. Hadn't you better call the doctor?
I'm a bit reluctant to do that, and to be honest, there's probably no point. I don't think he can do much for me.
Well, you might as well see him anyway. You could always go on your day off.
Maybe you're right. I don't think I could cope with another month like the last one. You're much better at handling illness than I am. But enough about me. What's been happening with you lately?
Well, I've just moved into a new flat. It's actually on quite a posh street.
Oh, really? Show off. I bet it's beautiful.
You know how choosy I am, and I'm much better off than I was a few years ago, so I can finally afford a place in a nicer area. You should come round once I've done the place up.
That sounds great. By the way, did your cat ever turn up? I asked around at work, but nobody had seen him.
Yes, he came back after a few days. I think he missed being made a fuss of. He was probably fed up living on stale food outside.
Well, that's a real turn up for the books. I thought he had disappeared for good. Hang on a moment. I'm just going to turn down the television.
No problem.
By the way, Manuel's parents are coming over from Spain next month. I'm really looking forward to it. I was hoping to ask you over one evening. They'd love to meet you. And it'll be very handy having his mom here. She's an excellent cook. That sounds lovely. But if it's next month, I might have to turn you down. I'm going off to France for a few weeks. Peter has a flat in the south. I thought instead of spending too much money and increasing my overdraft by going somewhere like the Caribbean, I might as well go to France again, even though I've already been there quite a lot this year. You lucky thing. Oh, that reminds me. I still haven't got my own back on you for telling my mom that I've gone off her cooking. Oh, stop making a fuss. She asked me why you always go straight to a Chinese restaurant after eating her dinner. I thought there was no point in lying. Sorry if I came across as rude. Don't worry about it. I was planning to own up to her sooner or later anyway. Are you free tomorrow evening? I have a few letters that need to go off before Friday, but I'd love to see you. What time should I turn up? If you've got nothing better to do, you may as well come over to my place for dinner at about 7. Sounds perfect. See you tomorrow at 7.
Okay, so let's have a look at some of the expression here. Okay, so this is Anna speaking. That means I'm man, yeah? Okay, to hear from is to have news. In ages or for ages, it means for a long time. Okay, I came down with the flu, so I got the flu. I really take after my mom, so I am similar to my mother. Okay, that sounds awful. Awful means horrible. How do you better call it? So, how do you better means you should do this, otherwise, it might be worse. Yeah, you might get worse. Okay, I'm a bit reluctant to do that means I don't really want to do that. There's no point, so it's not helpful. Okay, you might as well see him. So this is a better option. You can go on your day off. So you can go the day you're not working. Okay, cope with means to deal with or to tolerate. Okay, handle, to handle, this means to manage, to manipulate, yeah. Mm, okay, so posh, posh means luxurious, expensive, yeah. Okay, show off. So if you call someone show off, you mean this person is trying to impress. Okay, choosy. Choosy means selective, difficult to please. Okay, a much better off in this context means she has more money. I can finally afford a place in nice. Okay, afford means I have the money. Okay, you should come around. You should visit my house. And I got the place done. Okay, so to do up, it means renovate it. Yeah, when the house is renovated. Okay, by the way, so we use this expression when you want to change the topic conversation. Did your cat ever turn up? So, did you see your cat? Did you find your cat? So I asked around, I asked everybody. Mhm. He came back. He returned after a few days. I think he missed being made a fat. Okay, so the cat missed my attention. Yeah, uh, my love. Yeah. He was probably fed up, so fed up is tired, had enough. Okay, stale food means food in food that is bad for eating, yeah? Stale food, rotten food, yeah? Okay, well, that's a real turn up for the book. That's a surprise. Okay, for good, it means forever. Forever. Okay, hang on a moment, so wait a moment. Okay, I'm going to lower the volume, yeah? Decrease the volume. Okay, so coming over means to visit again. Okay, I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so if you say this expression, it means you're excited about this moment. You really want this moment to happen. Okay, ask you over is to invite you to my place. And it's like useful, yeah, useful. Okay, so I might have to turn you down. I have to say no to your invitation. I'm going off to France means I'm leaving for France. Okay, overdraft is when you have red numbers in your bank account, negative number. Okay, I might as well. So going to France is a better option than going to the Caribbean, yeah? Okay, you lucky thing, that reminds me. Okay, so that reminds me means now I remember. That thing made me remember. Um, I have to take a revenge. Yeah, I have to revenge. Um, okay, I gone off her cooking. So that means I don't like my mother's food anymore. Stop complaining. Stop making a fuss. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, it's not useful. There's no logic. Here, sorry if I came across rude. That means sorry if I gave the impression of being rude. Okay, I was going to confess. Okay, sooner or later. That's a very good one. Sooner or later means uh, any moment in the future. Yeah, basically. Okay, the letter must go off. Okay, so be sent. What time should I turn up? What time should I arrive? Okay, may as well. So this means this is a better option. Come over means come to my house. Yeah, come here. Okay, so that's everything for today. If you like this, leave a comment. Tell me. And tell me which one of this expression you didn't know. If you like this kind of conversation, please leave a comment, tell me, give me a thumbs up, that really helps. See you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.